Hey, what's good, everybody? Welcome to another live session with the Hype Magazine. I'm your editor-in-chief, Jerry Dobie, and this evening, I've got an amazing Hollywood icon, a gifting guru. He is the man behind the Oscars gift bag, the Everyone Wins gift bag, the official Grammy gifting suite. He is Lash Fary. He is an entertainment marketer, an inventor, an author, gift guru, of course. Says he's a tennis enthusiast. I haven't been out to LA to witness any of that. Perpetual dieter, aspiring housewife, and an avid TV watcher. Thank you so much for being with us, Lash.
You really know me with those descriptors. I couldn't have written that better myself. That was awesome. Thanks for that very hype and enthusiastic filled intro. I love it. That was a nice gift for me.
Thank you very much. Look, for everybody that knows, when I came on 10 years ago, we weren't getting onto the red carpets. We weren't getting into the gifting suites for the Grammys and things like that. About 5 years in, Lash was the first one to let the Hype Magazine into the official Grammy gifting suite. We got a chance to cover it. Was an amazing experience. Want to say thank you. And here we are. We're celebrating our 20th anniversary. Lash and Distinctive Assets, his company, is just celebrated 20 years of doing the Oscars gifting suitcases. He says they serve them up in 2 suitcases. So amazing. Thank you so much. And welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, we just did our 20th Everyone Wins. This is our 23rd Grammys. I cannot believe that we've been doing the show for that long. It feels like just yesterday we were starting out, and it's just been a great ride, and very fun.
So look, from the inside looking out though, talk to us about Lash Fary.
How do you mean? Like in terms of like the day-to-day of putting these together?
Yeah, what makes you tick and what kind of brought you into the industry?
Well, I always loved gifts. Even as a kid, I was one of those geeky kids who, if it was June and I was at the mall with my mom and I saw something I thought my sister would like, we'd buy it, I'd wrap it, we'd put it in the closet, it'd be ready for Christmas 6 months in advance. I'm still that way to this day, by the way. By July, all of my Christmas shopping's done. It's wrapped in the closet, ready to go. But I've always loved gifts. So, I was working on a project with a friend. We were selling clothing to TV shows. The actors on the show started buying clothing from us. We were asked to do a Grammy gift bag. The first one 23 years ago. They had never had a gift bag. Doing that gift bag led to doing pretty much gifts for all the major award shows. Some of them we've done 23 times. Some we did once, and that was enough. So we've really had a fun ride. And really the joy for me is putting together and finding products that I'm excited to share. So with social media, it's so cool. Somebody reached out to me on social media, a guy named Spoo. And he has a sock line called Skinny Spoo Socks. And it's Africa's #1 sock brand. He's South African based. And I'm happy to say, despite obstacles, he has his awesome socks and he did the most gorgeous presentation. He wins the award for who came the furthest to be at the Grammy Gift Lounge. And the universe did not make it easy. And he persevered and made it happen. So we're thrilled to have him here. We've had brands like WowWee with us for over a decade, delighting and entertaining the kids of the presenters and performers. So they're doing these awesome My Squishy Littles. We've got Niage skincare. So where I was going with that is that I love finding products I love and sharing them. So this is a line I discovered during the pandemic. It's called Niage Skincare. It's based on human stem cell science. It's transformative. Such an incredible line. So to be able to share this product with people, which I do in my real life, I tell all my girlfriends and male friends too, because males need great skincare as well, that they've got to pick up this product. Same thing with Oppo Pop. This is the world's first flavor wrapped popcorn kernel that comes with this included awesome yellow microwave popper. You just pick your favorite flavor, pour it in the bowl, and pop yourself a delicious treat. Also, PETA has been with us forever, and they are helping Grammy talent run towards a kinder planet. With the help of Newton Running. So how cool are these shoes? I cannot wait to go for a run in these yellow sort of web-inspired shoes. So these are stylish, they are high-performance running shoes, but they're also completely cruelty-free and kind to animals, which is awesome. You seem like a guy who might appreciate this. This is from Seek. So they're allowing all the talent to take a trip into the metaverse with these virtual reality headsets. They've got so much great programming, including performances from Grammy-winning artists. Grosse Japan is an incredible jewelry line. This is award-winning museum quality jewelry. It's been worn by Marlena Dietrich and Greta Garbo, also scooped up here in the Grammy Gift Lounge by Cyndi Lauper, Lil Nas X, Melissa Etheridge, Andra Day. So we're thrilled to have them back this year. And even for the male artists, picking up things like amazing and beautiful jewelry is something when they go home, they are so popular. Same thing with Rosebox. Rosebox NYC is doing these gorgeous acrylic jewelry boxes. These are real roses that are specially treated to last up to a year, completely maintenance free. So many other fun things. But my point is, even if it's not something for you, it's something that when you get home, you can re-gift to your kids, to your wife, to your boyfriend, what have you.
Right.
And that's part of the Grammy experience, is this swag. The artists know about it. They look forward to it. Even folks like Carrie Underwood, who might not come through the gift lounge based on schedule, availability, all that stuff. Right. She's been in the past and was always delightful, but she always likes to get her gift bag. And that's sort of just a fun thing to get and to go through.
I was a recipient of a gift box from you from the Oscars. That box, the Everyone Wins box. When I say there was this huge, massive box on my doorstep when I arrived home, I looked and I'm going, what in the world? And there's this personal note from Lash in there. It said, hey, Jerry, thanks. And, enjoy some swag. This was an entire experience. It took me 15 minutes to do the unboxing. And my daughter was like, oh my God, they sent you all this stuff. I'm like, this guy is amazing. You have no idea.
What was your favorite item?
The popcorn. Actually, that was my favorite, but my newest experience were the cashews, the
Karma nuts.
Yes, that was something else, and
they're so cool. For those who don't know, Karma Nuts makes the most delicious and nutritious treats. So they're cashews that have been wrapped and added nutrients. They've got savory and sweet. It's such a delicious and healthy treat.
It was the first time I've ever had cinnamon or cocoa dusted cashews.
Those are delicious. I love the coconut ones, are my favorite. So delicious. And also the sriracha ones are awesome. Amazing flavors.
I've been saving the coconut ones actually for a late night treat. So
I had those for breakfast today, literally.
What has been the most satisfying for you about this 23 years deeply entrenched in the entertainment industry?
I'd say it's two things. One is getting to share products that I use in my real life and get to sort of amplify and help, and brands that I get to help, especially when they fall into sort of a cool category. Like in the Everyone Wins gift bag, there was a company that we got to work with named Hotsy Totsy House is the name of the company. This is a deaf single mother who has been working so hard to keep her family afloat, and she started this company in order to do that, and it's taken off in part due to the promotion that we've been able to provide for her. And those kind of stories, I think, are just so amazing and warm my heart. There's a LA-based company, a t-shirt line that just got launched. It's called Word Life Apparel. I love these humble bougie t-shirts. And so being able to help small and emerging brands is very, very gratifying. And then the second thing is sort of seeing talent. I mean, I've sat on the floor in many a celebrity home or a dressing room on set and gone through gift bags with them. And to sort of see the fact that they're ultimately just people, and giving someone a gift, it's like, you never outgrow that. It's like being a kid on Christmas morning and right. You get this stuff, and of course they can afford it. Of course they're rich and famous. And I always sort of chuckle internally / I'm highly frustrated by the people who post comments about, it's so unfair, they're rich and famous, why do they get it? And they could afford to buy it. It's like, of course they could afford to buy it, but they're also in a unique position to help brands. They're in a unique position to wear a humble bougie t-shirt on the street and have that item sell out nationwide, if not worldwide, because Melissa Etheridge wore it, or because Carrie Underwood wore it. And that's the power that these celebrities have. So it's not free, exactly. These brands are leveraging their participation. They're leveraging being at the gift lounge. They're leveraging the names and the value that these celebrity names have. And it's a win-win. And the celebrities get that. And that's, I think, why they accept it without compunction. Yes, there's a lot going on in the world. Yes, they can afford to buy it, but they also know that they can help these brands by accepting it.
Yeah, and by wearing it, taking a picture, and with TMZ not leaving you alone, obviously everything that you wear or every celebrity sighting is reported, and what are you wearing, and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
So their opportunity to give back to the smaller brands that are coming up is amazing. So Distinctive Assets is the company that you have founded and is in charge of so many things. So not only do you do the gifting, but you're a marketing person, a specialist, I would say, and a PR person. Talk to me about that side of life.
Yeah, a lot of these brands end up hiring us to work with them year round to help amplify and promote their messaging or their product, or to get their product into celebrities' hands. And that looks lots of different ways depending on what the brand needs. We can create customized packages. And that's a great way also, like when a brand signs on. I was recently approached by a company called Turboflex. I have to show you because they are super cool. So Turboflex is a Canadian-based eyewear line. They do optical, they do sunglasses. But look what happens. They've got a 360-degree patented rotating hinge for a better fit. They're more comfortable and they're more durable. But anyway, they approached me saying, we're looking to increase our brand recognition. We want people to know about this cool technology. And the first thing I was like, you could not have approached me at a better time. The Grammys is coming up. You can do a limited edition collection. You can have the artist pick out the frames that they want, pick out the sunglasses they want, pick out the optical frames that they want, and they'll be more likely to wear it because they picked it out. And the press and all that goes with it as well, of course. So the timing just worked out.
So you're giving them also an opportunity to engage with these celebrities by, offering them the opportunity to, have a custom fitting or selections and things like that. So,
yeah, I'm also approached by brands. Johnson & Johnson was doing a whole female empowerment series. They had guest speakers like Oprah Winfrey and Ellen Pompeo and Mary J. Blige. It was like an incredible series, and they wanted to give gifts from female-owned brands. And so that's how I discovered Rosebox NYC, who's now here at the Grammys with us, to find these brands that sort of fall into niches that we can amplify because of what we might be doing outside of award shows, is part of the reason they participate as well.
I'm sorry that we're talking on the last day of Women's History Month, because I would have liked to have gotten to you earlier. But you were so horrendously busy that we could only get you here in the evening. I appreciate the time that you're spending with me, because I would have loved to, concentrate a little bit on those women-owned brands and things like that.
Well, half the gift bag for the Grammys is from women-owned companies. It's quite incredible. And while that's been our focus the last couple of years, the Grammys came to us and said, look, we really want to make sure we're focused, not just on giving great gifts. We love that. We want to continue doing that. But we want to use our platform as, the premier music event in the world to help brands that fall into the diversity and inclusion bucket and the philanthropy bucket. And when I went back and looked over the last 5, 10, 15 years, I sent them an email. I was like, here are all the brands that already fall in that bucket that we've been working with for the last decade. We're happy to continue doing that. And we're doing it with more intention. Before it just kind of happened. And that was a lovely coincidence. But now there's a true intention behind it. And we're actively seeking out brands that fall into those categories, which I think is just a win-win for everyone.
Okay. What do you consider when you decide to take on a brand and include it in your activities?
If I would use it myself, that's usually my first thing, or if I would buy it as a gift for someone. So I don't have kids. I don't even particularly like kids, but I love seeing this sort of people's face light up when they see these Wowie toys. And I certainly know from my friends who have children, they would much rather get a gift that they can give to their kid and make their kid happy than anything for themselves. So it's that selflessness part of a parent, which I've never understood, but I respect it. I'm very selfish when it comes to gifting. I love getting gifts myself. So yeah.
What's been your favorite item over the years, or some of the favorite items that you've gotten and kept for yourself?
Always sunglasses. My favorite pair of sunglasses are always the ones that I've just gotten. And I have to say, these are my new fave from Turboflex. So I love these. I love the red stems on them. Anything skincare. I'm a skincare junkie. I love trying skincare. So I'm stocking up on my Niage and refilling my coffers at home with that. Top Golf has been a surprising delight. They're hosting us here at the official Grammy Gift Lounge. So we're at Top Golf Las Vegas right now. That's where we're doing this interview. And it's such a fun, dynamic atmosphere. They just opened 2 locations in Los Angeles. So I'm so excited to go to one of those when I get back home, and the artists are getting a VIP experience to go there. So yeah, fashion items. I can't wait to go running in these amazing Newton running shoes. So yeah, lots to try.
And where is Distinctive Assets itself based? Where are you headquartered?
We're in Los Angeles.
Okay. Okay. Beautiful, sunny Los Angeles. I miss home so bad. I'm in
Can't
Kansas City right
imagine
now.
living anywhere else. LA is magic to me. I hope to die there. And it's just a magical, beautiful place. And as soon as I wrap up the show this weekend, I'm getting back to tennis, playing tennis a few times a week. That's fallen by the wayside, but I can't wait to get back out on the court and enjoy the amazing weather. I'm always asked, I'm like, how are you so tan? I'm like, I live in Los Angeles. How is everyone in LA not tan?
I know. Over the 23 years that you've been doing this, you've probably been interviewed by everybody, their cat, uncle, and dog. Is there a question that we as journalists have failed to ask you that perhaps you might want to answer?
I don't think there's anything I haven't been asked. I do find there's a lot of not misreporting, although that might be the most accurate word, just sort of lack of understanding. So for example, in this last week, I can't tell you how many articles have come out about the rich get richer. I'm like, fact, it's not fair that these rich people are getting it. I'm like, do you understand marketing? You should have donated these gift bags to Ukrainian refugees. I'm like, how would that even work, first off? And are you demanding that people stop advertising products now? How does that help end a war? I turn on the television, I watch a lot of TV. Commercials run every single program. Same thing with Instagram. Ads are running. Companies cannot stop marketing their products just because there's an unfortunate global conflict. And so I think it's the naivete of people who don't understand. I didn't buy these products. These companies provided them for free and paid me a fee to promote them. So it's not like I'm handing out bags of cash that could have been donated to, refugees. These are companies who need to promote their business in order to stay afloat, to employ people, so that the global economy doesn't collapse. So I think there's sort of a lack of understanding that marketing has to happen. I'm not in a position to quit my job just because Putin did something stupid. So I get all these things saying, you shouldn't have done the gift bags this year. I'm like, did you quit your job over this Ukrainian thing? I don't think you did. I can't quit my job. Like, I'd be homeless if I quit my job. And so I think there's just a lack of understanding. I think there's this jealousy component of, oh my gosh, John Legend and Chrissy don't need a gift bag. Why are they getting free stuff? I'm like, because they can help the brands. You can't help the brand. So they don't get the reciprocity of it, which is very frustrating to me. So that's probably my biggest frustration.
I love it. I've never really had it explained to me that way, but I journalist and publicist. Marketing, I don't do. They work hand in hand, but it's a totally different mindset when it comes to, when you have to take the lead of the marketer to tell the narrative and things like that. So I love the way that you just explained it. It's common freaking sense. You've got often struggling product lines that are or just launching, they're on the cusp, and this is an opportunity to make them break, and in turn they help other people feed the freaking families right here in America. So
yeah,
great deal. I think. Yeah. Is there anything, Lash, that you wanted to cover that I may have neglected? I know that you're busy, and I appreciate the time.
Yeah, and, you've covered it. You're very thorough, my friend. So I appreciate it. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your success and the great name. I love the name of your outlet. So, a lot of what we do is about hype, and it's about creating hype for brands. And so it was really nice to reconnect with you.
It's great. Hype stands for how you perceive everything. And
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's our philosophy, and our great CEO and founder, Dr. Jamila Wilkerson. She is an amazing person, very thoughtful, and I'm just happy to have this opportunity. I get a chance. I am happy that after 10 years here at the Hype, I finally get to meet the inimitable Lash Fary. Very important person with what you do. I know it seems flashy, you guys. I know it seems what he does is flashy, and it may seem like it's just a surface type of thing, but it really is deeper. He's providing opportunities for others to provide opportunities for others. And Reagan had trickle down economics, and it still is alive today. It just happens to be within the Hollywood spectrum. So where can they connect with you? I've already followed you on Twitter, but let's give out your details.
Yeah, the easiest place to go is Instagram at Swag Assets, and we post stories about all the brands that are featured here. You can get links to websites and pick up some of the items for yourself and live like a star. Some of these items are affordable and accessible. So yeah, at Swag Assets.
Okay. All right, everybody. The Hype Magazine live sessions, Lash Fary. Stay tuned. The Grammys gift bag is going to be amazing. I'm expecting an amazing night. No surprises this time, we think. And thank you. I really appreciate the opportunities that you have given the Hype Magazine to vicariously be a part of what you do and to cover what you do. And thank you so much for the gifts. And I appreciate you.
Awesome.
All right.
Nice to see you. Have a great week.